Hey, show number 6 of the new Hippie Pastor show. I thank you for watching and I bless you. I pray that your life will be full of happiness. I pray that your problems will be solved. I pray that your financial problems will be solved. I pray that your emotional problems will be solved. I pray that your level of happiness will just take off to joy unspeakable in the name of God. I do not believe in religion. I do not even believe in the Christian religion. I don't think Jesus Christ was the founder of the Christian religion. I think the Christian religion was founded by politics and Pharisees trying to latch on the old Judaism of the Old Testament to the New Testament and therefore defeat the revolution of love which Jesus Christ came to commence. Exactly similar to the way they defeated the hippie revolution, the system did, by turning it into something commercial and passing, and also mysteriously, many of the leaders of the flock, which were the top-of-the-line musicians, with the lyrics, the pipers of the hippie revolution, mysteriously, so many of them perishing in strange circumstances at the age of 27. That's where you get the club of the 27. There's a conspiracy. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to clarify things for you. Jesus is your friend. And I am your friend. Buddy and girlfriend. Girlie. Man. Let's continue with the story. I walk out. I didn't walk. I ran. I ran out of this homosexual man, with all due respect, his apartment, because when I started to feel his rough beard and his big mustache, I realized my doubts were clarified. I am not a homosexual. I tried it, and I realized right then and there that men with men is not for me, not for the hippie pastor. Sometimes I may dress funny. Hey, I can dress however the hell I like, and if you don't like it, you can go do something to yourself. I dress however the hell I want, but I'm a heterosexual and I adore women. Lately I haven't been very lucky in landing women. I haven't been getting lucky for a long time for some reason, probably something to do with my personality or some dark cloud that overshadows is over me, that scares the women away. I'm sure it's not about my good looks. Lately I haven't been lucky in the ways of love, but I don't care. I take care of myself. I'm responsible for my own satisfaction, and I pray that I need a woman. I need the touch of a female. I need the touch of a female to come back to sanity, to wake up from the dead, that this heart of stone will be turned into a heart of flesh, and that it would have more love and more feeling for the human mankind and womankind, because even God himself said it is not good for a man to be alone. I will make him a helpmeet. And then came Eve. Ladies and gents, I escaped. Virgin, nothing bad happened. It was about to happen and I ran out just in time. Don't be a damn gossip or listen to lies, accusations against the hippie pastor. And I got many gay friends. I have nothing against them. Let them continue being gay. Let me continue being a heterosexual. Respect. Everything has to be done with respect. If there's no respect, there's nothing. Anyway, to begin, what have we here? A female, a used tampon, a female's rag, okay? Used, obviously, right? In the book of Isaiah of the Bible, and if you don't believe me, Google it because I don't have time to tell you where it is. It says that man's righteousness is equal unto a woman's used menstruous rags, a filthy menstruous rag. is this man's righteousness, the most righteous of men, the self-righteous people, the holier than thou, those really even Christians that go around with their big Bible and their suit and tie, pretending to be so holy and so righteous, and they say that they follow God the way you're supposed to follow God because they're the only ones that know the true interpretation, and everyone else is mistaken or going to hell, and the only religion that's going to heaven are Christians. And not all Christians, only the Christians that follow like them, like they believe. Self-righteous. They don't sin anymore. They say that you have to stop sinning if you want to go into God's glory. How can you stop sinning? We're sinners by nature. That's why Jesus died for us, to pay for our sins. We are sinners. And Jesus was numbered amongst the transgressors. In other words, he was also considered a sinner. This is the righteousness of man. This is the most righteous of men. This is what it looks like to God. And this is God's righteousness. Clean. Clean as a whistle. Never been used. It's never been used. Cultics is similar to God's righteousness. So when we accept the righteousness of God, admitting we have no righteousness of our own, God covers us with his righteousness and completely disappears and forgets about our sins. Isn't that beautiful? It's all here in the good book, in the Holy Bible. Read it for yourself if you don't believe me. I'm not lying. I escaped the gay man's house. I start walking in the foggy night, happy to be free from this gay man's intentions because I am not gay. And I was happy. I felt a peace of leaving that house, and I said, yes, let me go my merry way. And I was there in the foggy night of foggy, it was 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, in the dense fog of the hills of San Francisco. And I said, let me continue my journey to find God. I left New York because I wanted to go west, because Led Zeppelin said in Stairway to Heaven, the Pied Piper is calling you to join him in the west. So go west, my son. So I went west, and there I was, man, on the west coast now. So I said, now it's time to find the light of life, to find God, not religion. I was tired of religion, I was tired of Christians, and I still am. To find the real God. If you look at nature, that's the artwork of the magic artist, that's his the personality of God is seen in nature, in the things that created. Sharks. Sex, the penis and the vagina. Sex, sexual attraction, the birds and the bees, the trees, the clouds, a beautiful sunset. All the creation that was created reveals the personality of the Creator, of the great artist, not church buildings. God didn't build church buildings. God says, heaven is my throne and the earth is my footstool. What house shall ye build me, saith the Lord, or where is the place of my rest? Hath not my hands made all these things? So God has no house. His house is in the spirit world, but he's more real than you and me. So ladies and gentlemen, as I walking, I run into this African-American hippie. There wasn't very many African-American hippies back in the late 60s, early 70s. Most of your hippies were Anglo-Saxon or generally Caucasian, be it Latin Caucasians. I don't mean Hispanic from South America, I mean Latin from Europe. Latins are from Europe, they're not from South America. There was only indigenous people and natives in South America and Central America and the Caribbean and in America. The Anglo-Saxon white Caucasians colonized North America, United States, and Latin Caucasians from Southern Europe, the 5 Latin countries colonized Latin countries. So there you have it. So, getting back to the blacks and African Americans, there wasn't very many African American hippies, but there was few, but there were quality, not quantity. Jimi Hendrix, Richie Havens, Chuck Berry, Sly and the Family Stone. Let's think about all the African American hippies and their contribution to the hippie revolution was wonderful. There's a few others that I can't remember right now. And I apologize to those great African American black hippies that were part of the hippie revolution. With all due respect and with all love for them. And guys, we'll continue this later. I gotta go. I have things to do. May your life be blessed, and thanks for listening. Thanks for listening. I'll see you later, okay? Peace and love, eh? Peace. Yeah, be happy.